Now let's multiply and divide monomials. Monomials are polynomials consisting only of one term. Let's multiply 5x by 3x squared y. To do that, we will just have to multiply the constant by the other constant and the literal coefficient by the literal coefficient of the other monomial, so that you will multiply here 5 by 3 and x by x squared y. And so, we will have 5 times 3 is 15, x times x squared. Applying product of powers, you will add the exponents. The exponent of the other x is 1 and the other is 2, so 1 plus 2 is 3, and then copy y. So the final product of those two monomials is 15x cubed y. If I have 2x times 4x cubed k, to multiply that, you multiply first 2 by 4, x by x cubed, and then copy k. 2 times 4 equals 8. X times x cubed is x raised to 4, and then copy k, so the final product is 8x to the 4th power k. And another example, let's multiply 5a squared b to the 4th power, 7a to the 5th power b. Multiplying 5 by 7, a squared by a to the 5th power, b to the 4th power by b. 5 times 7 equals 35. A squared times a to the 5th power equals a to the 7th power using product of powers. B to the 4th times b is b to the 5th power using also product of powers. So the final product of those two monomials is 35 a to the 7th power b to the 5th power. Now let's divide 10y to the 5th power over 2y squared. The same with multiplication. We will divide constant by the other constant and the literal coefficient by the other literal coefficient. So doing that, 10 divided by 2 equals 5, and y to the 5th power over y squared. Applying quotient of powers, we will subtract the exponents 5 and 2. So the final quotient is 5y cubed. Let's have another example. 2x to the 4th power over 22x. Dividing first the constants and then the literal coefficients. 2 divided by 22 cannot be divided exactly, so what we're going to do is just to simplify this just like as fractions. So 2 over 22 can be divided by 2 over 2, so the simplest form is 1 over 11. X to the 4th power over x using quotient of powers becomes x cubed, so the final quotient is 1 over 11 x cubed. Another example, I have 24a to the 5th power b cubed over 16a cubed b cubed. Dividing the constants, 24 and 16, 24 divided by 16 cannot be divided exactly, so what we're going to do is just to simplify this fraction. The greatest common factor of 24 and 16 is 8, so 24 divided by 8 equals 3, and 16 divided by 8 is 2, so its lowest term is 3 over 2. A to the 5th power over a cubed, applying quotient of powers, becomes a squared. B cubed over b cubed is just the same as b raised to 0, which is just equal to 1, so no need to write 1. So the final quotient is 3 over 2 squared. With that, you need to remember that in multiplying monomials, we are only following two steps. 1. Multiply the coefficients, and then 2. Apply product of powers for the literal coefficients. That means if the bases are the same, you are going to add the exponents. For dividing monomials, we also follow two steps. 1. Divide the coefficients, that means the constants. And 2. Apply quotient of powers for the literal coefficients. It means that we are going to subtract the exponents if the bases are the same.